Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. We are here today for some more real talk about weight loss. I'm going to go through with you where I'm currently at, what I've achieved so far, what I've been eating, how I'm feeling, some new clothes that I've bought with some videos, all of that good stuff. So if there's something that you're interested in, just keep on watching. Just as a little side note, this is a little trigger warning. We are going to be talking about food, weight loss, etc. If that is something that could raise some issues with you or upset you in any way, I urge you to not watch this video, maybe skip to the next one, and thanks for your support and I'll see you soon. So without further ado guys, let's get into the video. This month has been great. I have seen some amazing results. I have never felt better. I know I keep saying that, I sound like a broken record, but I am now 4 pounds off of my target weight. And I never thought I would be saying that 8 weeks after starting this journey. So I'm going to try and break this down and not have it so, chaotic. So let's talk about, so I've got my notes. Let's talk about my current weight loss. So far I have lost 1 stone, 4.5 pounds, which is 18.5 pounds for our American friends. Kilos, I'm not so sure about. I'm going to put it here because I don't know how many kilos I've lost. Wow, when I think about it, 18.5 pounds, that's a lot of weight, right? And even when I started this, I knew I wanted to lose like 1.5 stone was my target weight. So that's 14 pounds in a stone and 7 on top. So I was like, okay, let's do that. And once I hit my goal weight, I think that is where I'm going to stop. I love how I look now. A couple more pounds wouldn't do any harm, but that is literally it. So with this month, I have been changing up things with my eating habits a little bit. I've obviously still been religiously sticking to Slimming World, but I've been changing up different things and using my sins a bit more because I figure now this is going to be a lifestyle. It's not going to be a crash diet. I haven't been crash dieting, but I've just been using as few sins as possible just to really push that weight loss on. But now it's going to be a case of maintaining weight and, just all of that. Because I don't want to continue losing weight at the pace that I have been. So I thought this last few weeks, I'm going to try some things to see how it goes. So that's that. But I did do a few exciting things this month. One, I went out for dinner, out. I haven't done that since the beginning of this, mainly because I was terrified of it. It's so stupid. Like when I think about it, it's silly. But when you go out to dinner, you think about going out to dinner, it's always like, oh, I'm going to have this, and this. And my friend and I, we always meet up like usually once a month-ish. And we go to the same place and we tend to have the same things. We're just like really stuck in our ways with this place. And I had to change it up. So that's coming up. And I had to buy some new clothes because my current summer wardrobe is too big for me. And I also got 2 awards at Slimming World, buzzing. I got the Slimmer of the Month for June, which I was really proud of. There I am, yay, Slimmer of the Month. And this basically means that I lost more weight in 1 month than anybody else in our club. Go me. So that was that one. And I didn't even know this one existed. I got my Club 10, which is you have lost 10% of your body weight. What? 10%. Wow. So yeah. So really happy with my 2 little awards, and that's my little book where I keep everything, all my recipes and stuff. So guys, let's talk about clothes, my favourite subject. If you follow me on Instagram, you may have voted for this. So basically, if you don't follow me on Instagram, I'm here. So my summer wardrobe, it consists of just like dresses, harem pants and like vests. And I've had the same 2 pairs of jean shorts for an embarrassing number of years. But jean shorts are like those things that I don't really wear them all the time, but I love them and I'll always have them in my summer wardrobe on rotation. But the 2 pairs that even last year I was kind of struggling to get into a little bit, they are now massive. I will post a little video to the side here of me wearing those. So yeah, they're a 14. So I'm very now a comfortable size 12. I have been buying some bits and pieces, ordering 2 sizes of everything, sending 1 size back. So I'm still in that space where I'm terrified to commit to ordering just one of something. But as you can see, they are huge now. So I bought myself a pair of good American jean shorts, the 1990s style, in a 28-inch waist, which I was excited about. They've still got a little bit of room in them. I could have gone a bit lower, but I didn't. I'm going to stick to the 28 because it's very, very nice, and I can put a belt around it. I've got some room, but they look great. And I got them in sale. I got them 50% off, so buzzing. If you don't know about good American jeans, get into it. Honestly, they're the best jeans ever. They're the only jeans that I own now. I love good American. Good American everything is what I say. They stretch to your body shape. They hug every curve, suck everything in, push everything up. They are great. But sadly, all of my jeans now that I have are a size 30-inch waist. And they are getting a little bit roomy. So I'm gonna have to think about whether I'm gonna sell some, repurchase some more. Don't know. So anyway, that's a whole other subject. So got some new jean shorts and they're great. And we need them because next week, well, last week, if you're watching this now, it's going to be 37 degrees in the UK, which we have never had before. It's breaking all records. So jean shorts to the rescue. Belts. Got me 2 Gucci belts and they are now too big. I have gone to the end of the belts. I have no more holes left. I have to contact Gucci to see if I can just pop into store and have them put some more holes in. I would go to a dry cleaners, but I'm just a bit scared. These belts are quite expensive, so I'd rather have Gucci do it if I can. But yeah, run out of holes in my belts, so that's great. Also, I wanted to put some before pics up for you. So as I said last time, I just didn't want to have my photo taken full length. I denied the fact that I was overweight for some time. And if you can see in this photo, my face looks quite puffy. I look quite wide. I didn't know at that point that I did know. It's one of those weird things, isn't it? That, as I said in my first video, I was upset with myself, but I wasn't facing up to facts. I was in denial for a lot of the time. And yeah, so those photos, I don't look particularly happy. You can see in my face, I don't look particularly happy. Whenever my mum went to take a photo, whatever, I was like, oh, come on, just get it over and done with. Like, I would hate it. But now I feel much better about myself. I've tried on some bits and pieces and I'm looking pretty good. So bring on the photos. So let's talk about food and show you some pictures. Let's talk about, first of all, my night out. So I went out with my friend. We always meet up and go to central London. We go to a restaurant called Basaba, which is kind of like a Thai fusion kind of restaurant. I always used to have the calamari starter and the pad thai, classic pad thai, which doesn't sound that bad. I found a sin calculator online because obviously the app is great, but it doesn't have every single thing of every single restaurant in the whole world. And Basaba, I think, is just London based. So anyway, I calculated the sins and it would have been about 40 sins for what I would have always had. And I would always have a glass of wine with it. So I chucked that on as well, just for good measure. And it was about 45 to 50 sins. So I was like, okay. So I looked through the menu and I found they had a salmon fillet on sesame rice with pak choy. So I had that with a Diet Coke. So that was free. I don't know how many sins that would have been, probably around 13 or 14, but I would always say more. So for that day, I just didn't eat any other sins. Easy peasy. So that meal was delicious and I felt great after it and I had a great time with my friend. We went shopping after, we had a good old catch up. So I didn't miss out on any of the experience of going out, only the fact that I just didn't eat way too much and all the wrong things. So that's good, right? I've worked from home a little bit this month. I work in the office full time now, back 4 or 5 days a week, but I'm a PA, so my boss, when he's out the country, I tend to work from home for a couple of days because I can, it's more easy for me. So I have been doing some lovely breakfasts while I've been at home. I have had egg on toast. So I use the Nimble toast, which is my healthy extra B, and eggs. I've just been cooking them in fry lights. Beans are free, fry lights free, eggs are free. It's a free for all breakfast, and it was lovely. And then the next time after that, because I went to the gym in the morning before I started working from home, so I added beans to it as well. So I had baked beans and egg on toast with a Nimble. 2 slices of Nimble bread is my healthy extra B for the day. So great stuff. As the weather in the UK has been ridiculously hot for us, we've had a really good spell of like 2 or 3 weeks of like really nice weather. So it's been salad weather. So let me just read this out. We have been having a tofu salad since we got the air fryer. Air fryer has changed life. So we've been air frying the tofu and just having a lovely fresh salad with it and some rice. We've had egg salad, which has been lovely. I also really I don't know why, I think during the days now, like I said, I've been trying to use my sins a bit more. So basically, if you don't know, you're allowed 15 sins a day. Everything that's basically not your your healthy extra A, healthy extra B, or anything that's free has a sin value. So sin isn't like a naughty thing, it's synergy. So it helps to keep your healthy diet going. So let's say, for example, a vegan cornetto is 9 sins. So I could have a cornetto every day if I wanted to, but I could only have 4 extra sins things. A large glass of white wine is 7 sins, so I could have a glass of wine every day. And I decided to spend 3.5 of my sins on it's called Califia Espresso Cold Brew Coffee. It was hot. I was walking around Asda and I saw this and thought, ooh, that would be nice when it's really hot in the evening. You don't want a coffee. So I weighed out 250 mils of this. So it was 3.5 sins, and it filled my large coffee cup. Put a couple of ice cubes in it, poured it in. Bloody lovely. I go to my mum's once a week for dinner. She made me fish. So I think it was cod with mash. So I had milk from my healthy extra A allowance, mashed potato and veg. So that was lovely. And I think that night I did have a large glass of wine. So yes, that was great. And then for breakfasts, I have been having, the days that I've been at work or the days that it's just been too hot to have egg on toast or whatever, I have had my fruit and my yogurt, and I've now taken to using my frozen Morello cherries and blitzing them in a smoothie maker to make almost like a cherry paste / half melted ice cream. And oh yeah, that is great. I've made some corn noodles. So I won some noodles. When I got Slimmer of the Month, you get a little prize. Everybody every week has to come along and bring something to put in the basket. And in the basket, there was a pack of 4 egg noodle nests. So I just used them for lunches. And I just put some corn in this, some veg and some soy sauce. Very simple, absolutely free of sins. Great. At home, I decided to try a bottle of alcohol-free wine because my beloved Gordon's alcohol-free gin was sold out. And this one was a McGuigan wine, and I like McGuigan wine, so I was like, ooh, that'd be nice. It was nice. It was a Sauvignon Blanc, but all non-alcoholic wines tend to have a taste of like Schlur or appetizer. It just tastes like appetizer. It did taste a little bit like wine, but I couldn't have sipped it and gone, oh yeah, it's a lovely Sauvignon Blanc. It didn't quite do it for me. And Sauvignon Blanc is my wine of choice from, New Zealand or somewhere like that. The Marlborough, lovely. I also had the Asda botanical drink, which was meant to be a kind of alcohol-free gin, but it tasted more like vodka. I used it with my tonic and it was okay, but then I put it in Diet Coke and it was actually really nice. And obviously that was the last dribble that I had. I tried it with Diet Coke, so that was annoying. But it was okay. It was no match for the Gordon's non-alcoholic gin. Is the best thing ever. Thankfully, I have some right now. And then we discovered the Wimbledon Sunday. At club, they talked about this Wimbledon Sunday, and it was basically fat-free Greek yogurt. So I've used fat-free Outpro yogurt, and then I whipped up some fresh strawberries, put that in there, some more yogurt, and then topped them with meringue nests. Turned out to be about 3.5 to 4 sins a serving. Oh, it was so tasty. We had it every day that weekend, and it was great. I also had some burgers. So I had some vegan burgers left over in the freezer, so I just put them in the air fryer. I made some potatoes in the air fryer, and then just some gherkins and some fresh veg, which was nice. One night I decided to use my Healthy Extra B. We had a burger and chip night. So we had the vegan burgers in my wholemeal roll, which is my Healthy Extra B, with fresh sweet potato fries, which were made completely free. That was lovely. And that was pretty much it that week. So, you know, it's a great way of living, right? The food, as you can see, is delicious. And I've been averaging, my weight loss has been averaging 1.5 to 2 pounds a week. 1 week I only lost half a pound, but that was the week that we discovered the Eaton messes, so I was not mad about that. It was still a loss, so I took it. But last week I lost 1.5 pounds, and like I said, I've got 4 pounds to a target now. So when we talk next time, I could be at target, but I am still going to talk about this because I think it's still really important, because maintaining might actually be harder. And the reason I say maintaining could be harder is because when people know you're doing this, they are very respectful of it, thankfully, very supportive, which is great. But then when it's done, I don't want people to suddenly go, oh great, you've hit target, now let's go and get hammered, let's go out for a Chinese, let's go out and have a curry, and let's, you know, sink 2 bottles of wine on like having a catch up. I don't want to get to that. And I have spoken to my consultant about what happens when you hit target. When you hit target with Slimming World, you are allowed to have 3 pound leeway either side. So I could lose 3 pounds or gain 3 pounds to stay in the Slimming World target range where you don't have to pay to go anymore. I still go to the groups, I'll still chat to everybody, but I won't have to pay anymore unless I lose more than 3 pounds or gain more than 3 pounds. So that's a really good way to keep in. And you do get more sins once you've hit target. So at the moment I have 15 a day. When I hit target, I might have 30. I don't know yet because I haven't got there, but she has said it won't be like this strict once you've hit target. And if you want to stay on target, you might want to lose more once you've got to that point or what have you, but I think I'll be good. Like I've said, I've got a lot of good clothes in there that I don't want everything to be too small. I wanted to comfortably fit into all my jeans. I wanted to comfortably fit into my beautiful Good American bodysuit that it's way too hot to wear it now. But trust me, as soon as that temperature drops a little bit, your girl will be wearing it in the next video. But I'm really excited to be happy and to know that when I go shopping for things, it's going to look good. I'm not going to have to wear Spanx. I'm not going to have to suck things in or not eat something one day just so that I can look half decent in something. Because these are the things that I used to do. I denied for ages. And now I know that I will look good in everything because I'm at that weight that I'm happy with. And if I'd have known it had been this easy, guys, I'm not even joking, I'd have done this ages ago. And I urge anybody, I think Slim World's a UK thing, but anywhere you are, just Google it, see if there's a club near you. If you're watching this and you're considering doing it, please go join up. My group is so nice. We have such a laugh every single week and we're really supportive. Everybody talks about things because they go around the room and sort of say, oh, so-and-so's lost this week or you've gained or whatever. Are you happy with it? If you've lost, they ask, what have you been doing? Any inspo? You get really good recipe ideas, little snack ideas. If people have gained, they might have a reason for that and they talk about it. And it's just a really good place to go to. And I genuinely enjoy going every week. It's only an hour out of my day. I get there at like 5:30 for weigh-in, and then I think it finishes at 7, but between 5:30 and 6 is the weigh-in time. So once I've weighed in, I just sit and chat to the girls and boys and just, you know, we just compare stuff, and then we have our group session. So I would honestly tell anybody to give it a go. If it's not for you, it's not for you. But do you know what? 9 weeks ago, I was really miserable, and now I'm nearly at target weight. I understand if you have a lot more weight to lose, it won't be as quick. But do you know what? In 8 weeks' time from now, you could have lost 18.5 pounds like me. Imagine where you are now and how you would feel if you'd lost the 1.5 stone. You know, one of the guys at my group, he lost 3.5 stone, and he joined the group last July, and he has been a Target member since March. So it took him 6.5 months or something. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk today. I really hope this has helped you, because it's really helped me, and I will continue to do these monthly updates. For me, it's very good to look back on. I like to see that I have progressed, and if I have a wobble, I can always just check in on these and be like, look how happy you were, look how great everything was, look how difficult this was not for you to do. So yeah, I'm going to continue doing these, show you my food updates, and maintaining, like I say, it could be harder, so we will see. So hopefully when I see you next time, I'll be at target weight. Fingers crossed. It's only £4, so there we go. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for your supportive comments below. I'm so happy that a lot of you are also finding joy on a Slimming World journey. And, you know, let's do it together. We're all in it together. And I love it. I'm really, really pleased with my progress. So guys, thank you again for watching. I post videos every Sunday at 7 AM London time. I'll put some other videos here for you to have a look at if you haven't already. Have an amazing day wherever you are, and I will see you in my next video. Take care, guys.